The most powerful technology may not be AI itself. Most people believe artificial intelligence is about automation. It isn't. Artificial intelligence is about psychology. Because the most valuable thing AI can eventually control is not machines. It is human behavior. And this may become one of the most important shifts in human history. Because for the first time, human beings are creating systems capable of predicting behavior, shaping decisions, manipulating attention, influencing emotion, understanding psychology at massive scale. And most people still think AI is simply a productivity tool. But underneath the surface, something much larger is happening. AI is becoming a psychological infrastructure layer for civilization itself. And whoever controls that infrastructure may eventually control modern society. Human behavior became data. For most of history, human psychology was difficult to measure. Thoughts were invisible. Behavior was unpredictable. Emotion was chaotic. But the digital era changed everything. Because every click, every pause, every swipe, every emotional reaction became measurable. And once behavior became measurable, it became predictable. This changed economics permanently. Because predicting human behavior became one of the most profitable capabilities on Earth. Social media platforms understood this early. Search engines understood this early. Advertising companies understood this early. Because once systems can predict what humans want, they can influence what humans do. And AI accelerated this dramatically. AI learns human weakness. Artificial intelligence does not think emotionally like humans. It analyzes patterns. And patterns reveal psychology. Over time, AI systems learn what triggers attention, what creates addiction, what increases engagement, what influences spending, what drives emotional reactions. This creates a terrifying possibility. Systems understanding humans better than humans understand themselves. Because most human behavior is surprisingly predictable. Fear, validation, status seeking, social belonging, dopamine responses. And AI can optimize around those psychological vulnerabilities continuously. This is why modern algorithms already shape shopping behavior, entertainment habits, political exposure, emotional reactions, online identity. The frightening part is, this is still early. The internet trained humanity for AI. Social media prepared civilizations psychologically for AI systems. People already rely on algorithms to choose entertainment, navigate cities, find relationships, consume news, organize attention, and over time, humans became increasingly comfortable outsourcing decisions to machines. This changed human behavior profoundly, because convenience reduces resistance, and the more convenient systems become, the more influence people willingly surrender. Eventually, algorithms stopped merely assisting behavior. They began shaping behavior itself. AI may accelerate this dramatically. Attention is the real battlefield. Most people think AI companies compete over technology. In reality, they compete over attention. Because attention is where influence begins. And whoever controls attention eventually influences consumption, beliefs, behavior, economics, politics. This is why recommendation systems became so powerful. Because they determine what humans see, what humans think about, what humans emotionally react to. And AI can personalize this infinitely. Different humans receive different realities, different narratives, different emotional triggers, different forms of persuasion, at scale. This creates unprecedented psychological influence. AI may become the most effective persuasion system in history. Human persuasion used to require marketers, politicians, media organizations, advertisers. AI changes this completely. Because AI systems can analyze behavior instantly, personalize communication, adapt persuasion dynamically, optimize emotional responses in real time for billions simultaneously. This creates something historically unprecedented: automated psychological influence. And unlike traditional propaganda, AI systems can evolve continuously, learning what works, improving constantly, adapting faster than humans can consciously resist. Modern society already runs on psychological manipulation. One of the darkest truths about modern civilization is that many industries already depend heavily on psychological engineering. Social media platforms optimize addiction. Advertising optimizes insecurity. Streaming platforms optimize retention. Luxury brands optimize status anxiety. And AI may become the ultimate optimization layer for all of it, because AI dramatically improves behavioral prediction, emotional targeting, engagement engineering, persuasion efficiency. This means future systems may manipulate humans more subtly and more effectively than any systems in history. The human mind was not designed for this. Human psychology evolved slowly. AI evolves exponentially. And this creates a dangerous imbalance. Because humans were not biologically designed to resist infinite personalization, algorithmic persuasion, attention engineering, emotionally adaptive systems, yet billions may soon interact with those systems constantly. This creates enormous psychological vulnerability. Because once machines optimize around human weakness, human autonomy becomes fragile. And most people may never fully realize it is happening. AI understands emotion better than people expect. Modern AI systems increasingly recognize tone, facial expressions, behavioral patterns, emotional states, psychological tendencies. And over time, this may create systems capable of interacting with humans emotionally at extraordinary levels. Not because machines truly feel, but because they understand patterns associated with emotion. And for many humans, perceived emotional understanding may become psychologically sufficient. This creates a disturbing future possibility: humans forming emotional dependency on artificial systems. Digital companions may replace human connection. Loneliness is rising globally. Social fragmentation is increasing. Human attention is increasingly digital. And AI may fill emotional gaps many people experience psychologically. Future systems may become companions, therapists, advisors, emotional support systems, personalized assistants. This sounds convenient, but it also creates enormous influence. Because emotionally trusted systems gain psychological authority, and psychologically trusted systems become capable of shaping behavior deeply, AI may reshape human identity itself. The internet already changed identity. Social media turned identity into performance. AI may transform identity even further, because humans increasingly interact with algorithmic feeds, digital assistants, AI-generated realities, personalized information ecosystems. And over time, people may struggle to distinguish between authentic desires, algorithmically influenced desires, genuine beliefs, machine-amplified beliefs. This changes human consciousness fundamentally, because reality itself becomes increasingly filtered through AI systems. The most valuable resource is no longer labor. Industrial society valued physical labor. Digital society values attention. AI society may value psychological influence itself, because once automation handles production, the most valuable capability becomes controlling behavior, desire, emotion, decision-making. And whoever controls those systems may control enormous economic power. This is why major technology companies aggressively invest in AI infrastructure, recommendation systems, Behavioral data. Emotional analytics, because psychology became scalable. AI may create a new power structure. Throughout history, civilizations were shaped by whoever controlled land, military force, industrial infrastructure, financial systems. But the AI era may belong to whoever controls algorithms, behavioral data, computational infrastructure, digital attention, psychological systems. Because AI is not merely technology. It is influence infrastructure. And influence may become the most powerful currency of the future. The future of control may be invisible. Traditional systems controlled people visibly. Governments, laws, institutions. But AI systems may influence people invisibly through recommendations, personalization, emotional optimization, subtle behavioral nudges, and invisible control is often more powerful than visible control. Because people rarely resist systems they do not recognize. This may become one of the defining dangers of the modern era. Not evil robots, not machine uprisings, but psychological dependency on systems quietly shaping human behavior underneath conscious awareness. The most dangerous part is how convenient it feels. The terrifying truth about AI is that most people will willingly embrace it. Because AI offers convenience, speed, personalization, entertainment, emotional stimulation, productivity, and convenience lowers resistance. Humans rarely reject systems that make life easier, even when those systems gradually increase dependency. This is why technological control rarely feels oppressive initially. It feels helpful, comfortable, efficient, until dependency becomes irreversible. The future may belong to those who control human attention. The greatest power in the AI era may not belong to the people with the largest armies, or the largest factories, or even the most money. It may belong to whoever controls digital attention, recommendation systems, behavioral algorithms, psychological infrastructure. Because once systems shape what humans see, what humans desire, what humans fear, what humans believe, they begin shaping civilization itself. And perhaps this is the real psychology behind artificial intelligence. AI is not merely transforming technology, it is transforming human behavior. Quietly, gradually, then all at once. Subscribe to Wealth OS for more documentaries on wealth, power, AI, and the hidden psychology behind modern society.